A lot of people spend years studying but never really get fluent. What I'm talking about is, of course, learning a language. If you are learning English at the moment, you're learning French, you're learning Arabic, whatever language, Spanish, Indonesian, whatever language you're learning at the moment, it's not about you studying harder. And if you've been learning for a very long time, for quite a while, but you can't see any progress, it's not about studying harder. It's about studying smarter. And in this video, I'm going to share with you the 5 powerful methods to help you master any language quickly. I'm learning French at the moment, and I've been learning French now for about a year now, and I've implemented these strategies, of course, to learn French. And hopefully, in today's video, I'm going to participate with you these strategies, and of course, to help you learn it. And if you implement these strategies, I am certain, trust me, you get there. First of all, one of these strategies is immersion. Immersion without travel. What I'm talking about here, you don't need to move abroad. You don't need to move to any environment where they speak the language. Well, what you need to do, you have to change your phone, for example, social media apps or the language of your phone or anything in your environment. Watch movies. Even if you have a hobby, try to switch it on with that language that you're learning. And I think follow native speakers on social media. Those people who they starting to kind of participate in the language learning tips for that language. And of course, I would say to think in the language throughout the day, the more you surround yourself, the faster you will improve. And this is how immersion works: to listen to podcasts, talk to people with that language and try to think in that language. This is what I do from day-to-day life. And I'm kind of like starting to think in French at the same time. But I would say the active listening and shadowing. What I'm talking about here, listening alone isn't enough. What you need to do, you need to actively mimic native speakers. This technique is called shadowing, of course. You listen to a phrase or you listen to a native speaker and you repeat after them, matching the pronunciation, rhythm, and also the intonation and the stress patterns. Let's say, for example, YouTube videos, podcasts, or even movie scenes, and you will sound more natural over time. What you need to do, you just need to mimic and copy any word that you found it quite difficult. Try to imitate, try to copy exactly what you hear. And try to copy native speakers for that language. That's really fundamental part. Shadowing, listen to podcasts, listen to whatever you find it interesting, whatever hobby that you have it, try to practice it from time to time. Moving up to the third technique, which is daily practice, daily speaking practice. What I'm talking about, speaking is the most hardest part, I would say, one of the hardest skills for learners. But the most important is to find a language exchange partner. Record yourself if you can't find a language exchange partner, or even sounds, I would say it's a little bit sounds crazy, right? But let's talk about yourself first. Talk about yourself in the mirror, and to speak more, the more you speak, the more confident you will become. And I would say there's an app called Hello Talk where you'll be able to practice languages and of course to find language exchange partners and to practice your language from time to time. And I think this app is really fundamental. I use it all of the time. I'll put it in the description below, so hopefully try to get access to it. And also, what I would highly suggest you how to focus on the high frequency words and phrases. List common phrases and foreign language. Okay? Let's say, for example, instead of memorizing a random vocabulary list, focus on words and phrases that native speakers use the most. Learn useful expressions you actually say in conversations. This will help you to start speaking quicker. And I would say you just have to start taking action. And what I would highly suggest as well, you have to smart balance and active and passive learning. Well, a passive learning, what I'm talking about is to practice passive learning, write down the new words if you are listening to podcasts. And if you hear a new phrase, of course, try speaking them out and test yourself in terms of pronunciation, in terms of spelling, or even in terms of kind of intonation, respect patterns. So, like I would say, the combination of listening, writing, and speaking makes you like kind of to learn the language even more faster. And what I was tell is just that you just have to take action and you have to practice it. If you follow these methods consistently, and I guarantee that you will make a rapid progress in your language learning. And if you found these tips helpful in any way, please let me know in the comments and let me know what language you're learning at the moment. I'd love to hear from you. And that's all about it. There you have it. These are my fundamental tips that I use from day-to-day life to learn French. And I'm still learning French. I'm not actually quite fluent at it, but I'm trying my best, of course. But yeah, that's all about it. And I'll see you in the next video. Take care, everyone. Bye-bye. See you later.